Alright, Share Love Tea here, and welcome to my pin collection video for 2024. This is a video I've been meaning to get around to for quite some time. I really enjoy collecting pins. I enjoy it as an art form. I enjoy wearing them if I can. Especially if you have a workplace where it allows it. It's a way to bring a little color and life into more mundane scenarios, and it strikes up conversations with people, allows you to represent a little bit of what you like. And I have a bit of everything here. We've got Disney pins, we got Pokemon pins, video game pins, random characters from all over the place, anime, everything. So we're gonna take a look through it. At the end, we also have a collection I bought off eBay. I kind of forget what's in it, so it's they're all wrapped in paper. We're gonna open them up together, so it'll be kind of like a mystery box opening. We also have some random, looks like hockey pins, maybe different sports pins, something like that. And we also have some pop pins, which are entirely too big to wear. Although the pop minis actually are reasonable size, like you could still get away with wearing them. But we'll take a look at the pop pins after. While they are cool, you're not gonna wear those. That would they're way too heavy. I also have a little box of doubles, so my trading pins. And I will say, I do have probably a bunch of fake Disney pins. I ordered like a 50 Disney pin collection off eBay. I knew fully well ordering them that they were probably going to be fake. And I don't think it's a problem if you get a good price on them and you just want them for your own personal collection. I say go for it. I think they're decently made. They still look nice. Just remember that they're fake. Don't trade them to other people as real pins. It's the same thing as reproduction video games or fake Pokemon cards or anything like that. If you want to collect that for yourself, go ahead, but don't trade it to other people. I think it's very sleazy to do that. And if you're into pin collecting, you hear often stories, especially in the Disney parks. They have boards to trade pins, and it's mostly fake pins, which is very, very unfortunate. I don't think there's any way for them to avoid that, because it's not like they can penalize people that are putting fake pins on the boards in any meaningful way, other than having somebody stand there and check it every time, which is ludicrous. Like, you're not going to do that either, right? But yeah, I'm getting sidetracked here. Let's get to it. There's a lot of pins to look at. There's a lot of different stuff to talk about here. We're just gonna have a good time, and like I said, stick around for the end. We'll have a little bit of a mystery box opening. Let's get to it. Alright, so starting off with this big poster board that normally I have hanging up, we put down on the table so we could take a quicker and easier look at it. We have got a My Hero Academia button, a random button here, my old name tag, which I made myself, and then over here we'll go by line. Now, nothing's in particular order. I did at some point kind of have them in order, but they're still a little bit all over the place. So we've got a Kirby with a Mario hat with a toadstool. It looks like Yoshi's eating something. Maybe he was eating Mario. We've got, sorry if it's, I'll try to keep the camera as straight as possible, but we've got Alice in Wonderland right there. We have got an Animal Crossing. I forget what his name is right now. It's eluding me. We've got Bender. from Futurama. We have got Spock's hand giving the peace signal. A random pin. We've got a bee-haw, like yeehaw, except it's a cowboy bee. Rocky and Bullwinkle, which was, you know, kind of a boring cartoon, but at the same time kind of has that charm, and for like a Sunday afternoon where you just want to lie there and veg out, kind of has some kind of appeal there. But Mighty Mouse. We've got Studio Ghibli. It looks like just about every character out of Studio Ghibli you can think out of. We got Doug. Who remembers that cartoon from the 90s? It's a pretty good one. We have got some crayons. The mixtape from Guardians of the Galaxy, which I absolutely love those movies. All three of them, I think. I would say one of the best trilogies out there. Better than Star Wars. I said it. Eat it. We have got, oh jeez, what's his, Heifer from Rocko's Modern Life. We have got Simba and his dad. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Yeah, okay. He's a really good engineer. He blows himself up all the time. There we got Rocko and Spunky. We've got Yosemite Sam. Got a little carton of milk there. We've got, oh, gee, is that Spirited Away? I think, yeah, that's Spirited Away. The dragon at the end. It's a little boy character that helps her out throughout the movie. Kind of in the background, we've got Cowboy Bebop, which it was an amazing anime, and I don't know why they bothered trying to make an anime that good into live action. It's just never gonna stand up. You can't. It's not. Studio Ghibli again. My Neighbor Totoro. Absolutely love Studio Ghibli stuff. We've got Waluigi. So this is just a random cheapy pin. You'll see I have a bunch more actual authentic Mario Kart pins. But that's a cheapy fake one. Unfortunately, not the same size as my other ones. We've got Alice in Wonderland. And the teacup. We have got, oh, those mice from Cinderella. I think they're from Cinderella. Arthur. Oh, I love Arthur. I don't know about you guys, but especially the theme song. And an interesting fact, actually, my mother was a talent agent. So when I was young, I used to do a lot of extra work. And some acting here and there. I wasn't ever really into it. So unfortunately, I had all the opportunity, just none of the drive to actually do it. But I auditioned for Arthur, the voice of Arthur and the voice of Buster. Looking back on it, oh man, I wish I was more into it and put more emphasis into to making an effort, because it would be amazing to have said that I voiced Arthur or Buster, I think. And I really enjoyed the cartoon. I just didn't really know what it was at the time, and I really wasn't into acting, so I just kind of did it to do it. But yeah, looking back on it, man, I wish I had done that different. We have got the Tasmanian Devil. We have Marvin the Martian, Pinky and the Brain. Cult classic cartoon. Didn't have a lot of seasons, unfortunately. But I think what the show did have is still fun to go back and watch. Alright, now we're getting into the mostly Mickey Mouse or Disney ones here. We've got a couple Mickey Mouse ones here. Mickey Mouse as, I think, Buzz Lightyear. I think that's what it's supposed to be right there. We got a burger you probably shouldn't eat. Yeah, a couple different. We got the rainbow, support the community, a whole bunch of different flags. Alright, we got one of the Donald Duck characters, must be Huey, Louie, or Dewey, I forget which one. We got Donald Duck in, it looks like a bumper car, or I'm not really sure. The Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, looking like he's in love. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, classic toy. I think Toy Story really kept the popularity of that character going. Although I will say, when I was young, I didn't think Mr. Potato Head was all that interesting, and I didn't really have that much fun playing with him, but I do think he's kind of cool. We have got Tinkerbell, another cutesy Tinkerbell, Stormtrooper, and we've got Get Over Here, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. A good Minnie Mouse when you're feeling good. I don't know why it just says good. Thing 1 and Thing 2. Dr. Seuss, man. I will say, if you have any Dr. Seuss books, pull them out, check them up, because a lot of his stuff has gone up in value big time. We've got some more Mickey Mouse. We'll move down a row. Moving along, we've got some cats in space. We've got the frozen caribou, Piglet, Winnie Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, and Tigger too. We've got Peter Pan, Mickey Mouse head, Jiminy Cricket, Hook, Peter Pan's hat and Hook's hat. We've got a little, Mowgli, and Baloo, Jungle Book. Ah, man, those cartoons are just so classic. None of the live action have held up. I don't know why. Just make new stuff, Disney. Make new stuff that's interesting. Stop redoing. Well, we got the dragon from Kung Fu Panda or something like that. I don't know what that orange bird is. Oh, that is Mater. I think it's Mater from Cars. Some more cats in space. Yin and Yang. Unfortunately, I will say this pin is very cool. But it's actually 2 pins. And not very practical, because when you're actually wearing them, they don't want to stay in this position. So I managed to get them to stay here on the board nicely, but when you're wearing them, unfortunately, they just kind of dangle and don't make the nice yin and yang circle nicely. So kind of unfortunate there, but nice pins just the same. We've got the idiot box with the cat just sitting in there. We've got a hamster. I don't know what this hamster's doing. He's reading something. All right, then we're on to a line of butterflies here. A couple nice designs here. Looks like, you have some sun and moon, maybe some astrology type symbols on them. Like you have the full moon in the middle there, and the moon's getting smaller as you go along. Pretty cool. Alright, then we've got some official Mario and Mario Kart. These came from a mystery box. Unfortunately, I never got any of the golden ones. There's golden ones you could get that are more rare. But I did get the full collection for Mario Kart and regular Mario. So I just, I called it quits there. I'm not going to buy a million packs trying to get it. But yeah, we got Lakitu starting the race. We got Mario, Peach, Luigi, Yoshi, Toad, Bowser. And, maybe you guys might argue they're not in the right order. Maybe Bowser should be leading it. I think Toad and Yoshi probably should be ahead because they're always the fastest characters. But I didn't really think of that when I was placing them. We got Foghorn, Leghorn, we got Mickey Mouse, and we got Groot. And a random little group of characters there. We got a random cat, another 2 random cats, Yogi Bear and his little sidekick. I don't remember his sidekick's name. Yogi Bear was kind of a fun cartoon, but again, it's kind of like Rocky and Bullwinkle. Kind of boring, but on a Sunday afternoon, it's kind of nice to veg out to. Ren and Stimpy. Now, there was a cartoon that was all over the place. And, man, gross. I was never into the gross out humor of the 90s. I kind of like... I like the shock value, but it's not something I would want to watch on a regular basis, But there is definitely some comedic value to that cartoon. We have got Ariel. She is from Candy Crush, or what was it? Candy something. I think it's Candy Rush. In Wreck-It Ralph. That's a very good, out of all the animated cartoons, I think that one's definitely got to be up there. Willy Wonka, so the golden ticket, special chocolate bar. Run, Charlie. Duckula, Count Duckula. I wonder how many people actually remember this cartoon. This is a pretty random one from back in the day. The goggles, they do nothing. It's Simpsons. Actually, this is kind of funny because I got this in a random collection. But this expression is actually one that I've used a lot throughout my life. And there's so many quotable lines from The Simpsons. But yeah, that one's a funny one. We've got a random whale. Alright, then we're into the regular Mario collection. We got Toad, Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, and Peach. And you notice how I put Luigi closer to Peach? Give him a break. I mean, poor guy. Bowser is just waiting in the wings. And we got Cuphead. Great video game. Very difficult. But man, the art style, that 1930s art style of cartooning is very, very cool. And it works well in a video game. We have got Popeye and Bluto, I think it is. Bluto is such a weird name. It's like hard to remember that one. But yeah. Calvin and Hobbes. My girlfriend actually got this one for me, and I really like Calvin and Hobbes. I don't know if any of you guys have read the comic strips, but I especially liked all the snowmen that he would build, and he would build like full wars with snowmen, and it's just very creative. Like the creator really had a way of portraying a little boy's imagination really well, I think. Are You Afraid of the Dark? This is actually a show that was made mostly in Montreal, and I actually did some extra work in that one. I don't remember what episode it was, unfortunately, and I don't even know if you actually see me. Probably not. I was probably in the background somewhere, unrecognizable. But I will say, I really, really like this show, and even to this day, I think it holds up on rewatching, and it has a lot of charm to it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys really enjoyed that show as much as I did. We have got my brave little toaster, a cat who really wants you to see its butthole for some reason, a cat carrying a knife, a black cat. Like, a black cat's already a bad sign. Now it's carrying a knife in its mouth. You better be running, locking yourself in your safe room. We got a shark holding a trident in Hawaii shorts. Like I said, we got some random pins. We got a frog on a toadstool. We've got an avocado, not an avocado, an avocado. Got a little dinosaur rocking out with his Dr. Dre beats on his head. We've got a dog on a skateboard. We've got an astronaut riding a dolphin, because why not? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Now, there's a character that I think, unfortunately, has been really underdone. I think they only came out with them in the mid 80s or something like that. And then they made that one really awesome movie. They made a couple cartoon shorts, and then they just haven't really done much with them since then. And I think it's a shame because, I think he's just as fun as Bugs Bunny, and, actually gives a lot more leeway for creativity than maybe even Bugs Bunny. So to me, that's a character they really, really should have explored more. We've got the three Cuphead characters. We've got, what is her name? Golden Chalice or something like that. We've got the cat, another cat in space. Oh, what is this one? Ponyo. This, again, Studio Ghibli movies. Guys, if you have not watched any Studio Ghibli movies, if you're like, oh, I'm not really into anime, give those movies a chance, because I think they're a lot different than what people think of anime as. Really, really good movies. Kiki's Delivery Service. We got a couple more Disney. You could tell I'm Canadian. That's why I put those two pens next together. We've got Howl's Moving Castle. That's the little flame dude. We've got a random Batman pin here. I ordered a collection of 5. We'll see. The other 4 I actually kept in the little plastics. I'm not sure if I want to keep them or not, or trade them. This one I like though. We have got a Kirby coming out of a Game Boy, hopping right on out of there. We're just gonna move this up a little. We're nearing the end of this mat. Kirby, we got a Pikachu. So these 3 pins here are fake, but most of my Pokemon pins are real. So we got a Pikachu. For some reason, he's got red under his chin. I have no idea. These 3 actually I won as prizes from a claw machine place. I traded my little stuffies in that I won, and to buy some pins. We got Togepi. We have got, so this is actually a pin from the Pokemon store itself. It goes together with the Yamper, and the Yamper my girlfriend's daughter has, and I kept the Pikachu. That was one of her, I believe, Christmas or birthday presents last year. We have got, I actually also won this at the Claw Place, and I believe this is an anime called Chainsaw Man or something like that. It was the biggest, most expensive looking pen that they had there. I got 2 of them, so I kept one and one to trade. it's not a show that I've actually watched, so I have no idea. You guys can maybe let me know in the comments if you've watched it, if it's worth watching. But I'm not into the more dark, weird anime. You know, I like the bright, colorful, happy stuff more. All right, so now we have so this is a one of 3 pop minis here. So these, like I said, are still wearable size. They're still pretty big. Like if you look at my thumb, I don't know how to. Anyways, I don't know if that gives you any. It's about an 1.5 inches. It's got Minnie Mouse. We've got this one's still, I guess, pretty heavy actually. Baby Yoda, Grogu or whatever. I forget what the hell they call him. And we got Dragon Ball character right there. Alright, then we got some. These are actual official Pokemon. These came out of different pin collections. Man, I don't remember the name of that one. Or actually, a lot of these I don't remember the name of. I'm not gonna lie. That's like Rillaboom or something like that. Sprigato. Eevee. Lapras. Now, this one's actually a fake, but I think this one, as far as fakes go, this one's really nice. And I will say, actually, if you guys are looking for cheap pins, AliExpress is probably the cheapest out of eBay or Amazon. Out of those 3, AliExpress is a lot cheaper, and they're selling the same ones on eBay and Amazon as on AliExpress, except just way more expensive. Alright, this one, so this one's out of a plain collection. This one's actually from the Pokemon store, and it's pretty cool. So this one opens up. Give me a second. I need 2 hands to do this. Sorry, I'm gonna put you guys down for a sec. Yeah, that was way tougher than it should have been. But you have the first evolution, and then the second and third evolution on the inside. So I think that this is a really nice pin, and it's kind of out of pewter, so it's pretty solid. So yeah, if you guys are looking to order anything off the Pokemon store, I would say the pins on there are more expensive than you would get, obviously, out of a pin collection or something like that. But they are well made. I don't have many, but this is one from the Pokemon store, and we'll see more. So this was from a London 2022 deck, I believe. And so this is actually one from the Pokemon store as well. So you can see, look at the gold details and just the size of it. You know, we'll take a look at the back here. Nice back to it. I'll have to fix that after, but yeah, I think that, you know, you're paying a little bit more money ordering from the Pokemon store, but you're getting exclusive pins that are well made. So I think, on the most part, I found it was worth the money. This one's from a pin collection. This one, I believe, is another one from the Pokemon store. I got a set of 3 of them. And Celebi right there. And that's it for the mat, so we'll move on. Next up, we actually have this school bag from the Pokemon store as well, and I really like this school bag. I had to pay up for it, but you have these different pixel Pokemon on the bag, and then you have this front section that allows you to display your pins. So I've got a little cat bus there from my neighbor Totoro. This is Charmander's, actually another one from the Pokemon store. We've got a cross between Venom and Gengar. Then we got a cross between Pikachu and different evolutions of Eevee. We've got Jack Skellington, Inspector Gadget, one of the best theme songs for a cartoon ever. And honestly, still holds up. That cartoon is so old. The original Inspector Gadget is so old and it still holds up. I mean, talk about making something to last. I really, really think Inspector Gadget is amazing. We got, this is actually a really cool pin. So it's Surfing Pikachu, and then you could see the pin actually is the cloud, that cloud line. You could swing that underneath and then it becomes Flying Pikachu or something. We've got a Mario coin. Wario. That's the spirit from Spirited Away. Good old Donald Duck. Shy Guy. And, Piranha Plant? Yeah, Piranha Plant. Alright, and then moving on, we will take a look. So these are the pop pins I was talking about. And if you can see, like, this is like as big as my hand almost. And yeah, I mean, you're not gonna wear that, right? But very cool, like well detailed. But I mean, I keep them in the package. We have a couple different Venom ones here. We got Carnage. First one, obviously, Poison Ivy from Batman. Venom. This is a corrupted Venom. We've got Appa from Avatar. Skeletor. Masters of the Universe. He-Man. Kind of before my time. I was more into Ninja Turtles. That was my time. Masters of the Universe, unfortunately, was just a little bit before I was born. But if I was born at that time, I would have been hugely into that cartoon for sure. Venomized Loki, so another one from Venom. Alright, then next up, we have this 70 years of Peter Pan up there. This is a pin that my girlfriend actually bought me. I think this is a really, really nice pin. Not one that I've actually worn. I actually like it in the display box. Because if you take a look at the pin, the scene is actually them in the room and Peter Pan's flying in, taking a look through the window at them. So a really well thought out display box and just really nice pin. I actually really enjoy that. Then we have these other Batman pins. I bought them because I got them for really cheap. The opening bid was like what was it? The opening bid was $1 and the shipping was $4. So I bid $1 and nobody outbid me. So I paid essentially $5 for the 5 of them. So these 4 and this one that I actually found was really nice. These ones are nice too, but I feel like they're probably worth trading or selling to a Batman, somebody that's more into Batman maybe than me. So these are all the different sports ones I was talking about. So I'm gonna put the camera down here for 2 secs. So these would be different sports ones throughout Quebec. Like you can take a look here. This is Boston Junior Braves Pee Wee Selects. So that would have been a Pee Wee hockey team. I don't know what the different leagues are elsewhere. So these, you know, I didn't actually play any of these sports. This bag was given to me, and I actually never took a look through them myself. So Zazu, that's a funny looking mascot, eh? LaSalle. So LaSalle is a suburb up here in Montreal. St. Charles. Trois Rivières. So that's 3 rivers in French. Which is this town or city in Quebec. What is that one? So I think this is a horse racing pin. Sortir à cheval, c'est payant. So going out to the horses is pays, is what it's saying. Another midget. So I just did a bunch of random ones. Like pretty fun to look at though. Look at this little raccoon. 1980 Lake Placid. You know, I should actually maybe get a board just for these ones, because these ones are pretty interesting too. Sorel. And I'm sure, you know what, I have some sports pins, but who knows, they're mixed into to junk boxes and whatever. I don't know where they are. I don't know what that one is. I'm blocking the light. Yeah, so I'm not gonna spend too much more time. Take a couple. 1986. This one is from, does that say Ottawa? Ottawa International Hockey Tournament, 1986. It's pretty fun though, you know. I do enjoy that. You know, a lot of these sports tournaments that give you these little pins to remember the tournament by. Unfortunately, I think for a lot of us, we put them in a junk drawer. And then even if we find them, unfortunately, probably don't remember the tournament too often. I got Ville de Verdun. It's another suburb of Montreal. And there was one with a dragon on it that I thought was pretty cool. Let's see if I can find. Oh, look at this one. Wow. What is that? Is that a koala? Or what is that? I don't even know, man. That's a mystery animal if I've ever seen one. Minor hockey Vaudreuil. So pretty much every suburb of Montreal we got here. Where is the dragon? We'll find that dragon and then move on. Cause I thought that one was good. Oh, here we go. This one is a Sud-Ouest AA Dragons hockey. So I don't know if that would be Pee Wee. Definitely minor leagues, anyways. So yeah, a lot of fun there. You know, this bag was actually given to me. I have no idea where any of these pins came from. No idea. Hopefully whoever had these pins originally had a lot of fun playing in all these different sports tournaments. Alright, and we'll take a look at this last thing, and then we're going to take a look through the supposed mystery box. We've got, like I said, some doubles here. I put some of these Mario ones in here. We've got a couple doubles of Pokemons, and then, yeah, the rest is just more Marios. So last up, we'll move on to that mystery box. Thanks for staying in here this long. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And on we go. Alright, on to the last part here. Let's see what we have got here. Like I said, I don't really remember what was in this collection, so we will see. Alright, looks like we've got some brooches here. These don't look like actual pins. We've got this cool butterfly. So yeah, those are brooches. The difference between a pin and a brooch is pretty much the way the back is. A safety pin for a brooch. Alright, so these fit in pretty good. I have my line of butterflies. Pretty nice. My disgusting fingers. Sorry, y'all. We got a B. Oh. Am I holding that backwards? No, that's the right way. Okay, that's kind of interesting looking, eh? Is that supposed to be a butterfly with legs like that? Kind of freaking butterfly has legs like that? That's a weird butterfly. An alien butterfly. Interesting. And the last one, we've got some angel wings, I guess. Not even a butterfly. Alright, next. Oh. Alright, we got a heavy bag here. Another brooch. This is the, kind of like a peace dove, I guess. This is like a cancer, support cancer research or whatever. Bunch of vultures taking all that money. Ain't doing no research. Best diets. U.S. what? U.S. News and World Report. Best diets, weight loss 2012. Now that is a random pin. What do we got next? We've got Dad. That is a very random pin. This looks very old. This looks like the way that's designed. It's like, I don't know. It makes me think of the 70s or something. We've got a golden eagle. Pretty cool. What is that? Oh. Hello, buddy. Holding a huge rose. Although I guess for a bunny, a rose would be pretty big, wouldn't it? Next, we have got a golden angel reading a Bible, I guess. Another cancer ribbon. This one's pretty cool. Coca-Cola and the Olympics. Who knows what year this is from? Talk about ironic, though, when you have one of the pinnacle championships for high level athletes, and it's, you know, supported by one of the worst things for you. If you're an athlete, you probably aren't drinking Coca-Cola, or you shouldn't be. 18th annual Autorama, Waco, Texas, 1997. And what do we got here? Looks like another good one for Christmas time. Hark, hear the angels sing. Alright, that's fun so far. We've got another 3 3 little paper bundles here. Ooh. What is this? Whoa. What? There's a ton of initials. 1887. I doubt this is from 1887 somehow. But what the hell? Some church or something? I don't know. Grandma. Oh, what is this? Care with pride. So I guess this would be like a nurse's or a doctor's pin. We've got the 2 snakes wrapping around a staff, which is always, you know, a good sign when you want to go see the doctors. You want to see 2 snakes wrapping around a staff. It's very reassuring, right? Like, it's almost like it's strangling that stick. Like maybe you're the stick and these snakes are just strangling you. Is that what the sign's supposed to mean? I don't know. I will say it's not the best sign they could come up with. Going to see the snake doctor, y'all. Alright, what we got next? Austin, Texas with the White House? Or I guess is that there's something else in Austin. I guess that must be something else, like the Austin, Texas Library or something like that. I forget. Call me uncultured, but I live up in Quebec, so I wouldn't know what some building in the States probably is. This looks like, I guess, would be a war pin. Looks like an award, or like, I don't know, an award you would get for in the Army. We've got a federal gold medal, 2005. I somehow doubt this is gold, but it's nice and shiny. Next, we have got... Whoa. Oh. Oh, that's a Pokemon. This is, Mischievous or something like that, I think. A newer Pokemon from one of the newer games. Does it say Pokemon on the back? It does. Hey, an actual Pokemon pin. Pretty cool. Whoa, was that a Queen Elizabeth brooch? Some royal lady anyways. Alright. I got something in a bag. Oh, it's another brooch. Or it's another fancy lady. Same exact fancy lady from the other one. We have got a golden heart. What's this one? Yeah, it's a brooch. And what is this? High performance jegs? I guess like jeggings, like jean leggings, jegs? I guess that must be a company. I don't know. I've never heard of it. What does it say? Strut your stuff. 1-800. Oh. I don't know. There's some funny stuff on there. Alright, moving on. Ooh. Another heavy one. And these are some... What have we got in here? These are some thick ones. Look at this. We've got a brooch of like a little claymation angel. This one's pretty cute. This looks very Japanese. Oh, it's a original Squishmallow. Squishmallow pen, eh? Huh. It's got nice gold trim on it. Squishmallows are pretty popular these days as far as stuffed animals go. This has got to be a pop pen, right? Marvel Funko, yeah. So this is one of the pop minis. That looks like Scarlet Witch, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's a cool pen. A Sabretooth. That's an actual Marvel pen. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. I bet you that's from like what is it? Mystery Loot Crates or whatever. They have a lot of cool pins. I don't have the spare coin, unfortunately, for one of those subscription boxes, but I know they do have a lot of cool stuff, like pins and stuff in those. East Coast Harley. So as far as Harley pins, that's pretty cool. Quantico VA, would that be Vancouver? Can't be Vancouver, right? Quantico. Richmond, Washington, D.C., Richmond, VA. Somebody will have to let me know. I'm not very educated, I guess. What the hell is VA as far as initials in the States? Is that Vermont? Or what? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Ultron, I believe, is his name. From Iron Man. Oh, look, it says Loot Crate up there. So yeah, whoever had these pins must have had a Loot Crate subscription, because some of these definitely are from Loot Crate. What is this? This is a brooch. What? This opens. Oh, I suppose you would. Ew. Ew. What is that? I think that's like lip balm or something in there. Which I guess is probably pretty good idea. You know, you have your little thing on your neck and you always have your lip balm handy, but that's pretty gross that there's still old lip balm in there. Huh. It's like a brooch, and I guess you could hang it like a necklace too. It has a little dude here. Doohickey. What we got here? Looks like another brooch of another fancy Greek person. Oh my goodness. We ain't done yet. This one still feels pretty heavy. Oh, we got some interesting ones in here. Starting off, a California raisin. Now that is something I could get down with. And it's a pin. What year does that say? 1988, I think, or 86. It's quite an old pin. The California raisins. There's some good catchy commercials back in the day. Alright, we got Santa Claus looking very frickin' evil. Like, I don't know about that. This is a creepy looking Santa Claus. You're gonna scare some kids wearing that one. We have got 50 Lagrange anniversary, 1947 to 1977. What the hell is that? It says something on there. Grant Wicksberg. I mean, that's one of those things you'd have to know. I guess you could search up Lagrange 1997, maybe find out what the hell that is, but I have no idea what it is, that's for sure. All right, what we got here? I guess this is another brooch. Yeah, this is an interesting. What is this? It's like wearing a key holder on your shirt. This is weird. Oh, so an apple a day, and you could get an A+. Alright, coming down to the end. So we're done with the plastic. We have just a couple left here. We have How to Train Your Dragon. So definitely another Loot Crate pin. Pretty cool. And what are you? Is that Wally? Or no, robotic. It's just a random robot, I think. This pin unlocks something epic? Not sure what they mean by that. I guess you could log in on the website and do something with it. I'm not sure. And finishing off, we've got this little box with a SunTrust pin in it. And then I guess I'm thinking these pins, these Walt Disney pins from year 2000, don't have anything to do with the SunTrust pin that's in here, and they just threw these in here, or do these all go together? I'm not sure. But we got all Walt Disney World 2000, and the zeros in 2000 make up Mickey's little head there, and each of them, it looks like just the same thing in different colors. But I believe these look like authentic Disney pins. We'll pull one out, take a look at the back here. Oh, is that actually connected? Actually connected in there. Forget that. Too much work to pull it out. But they do look like they would be authentic. I don't see why you would fake pins like that. So, a pretty cool little collection overall. I think I paid around, what was it? Probably around $50 with the shipping Canadian for all these pins. So a little mix of everything. We got a pop pin there. We got some Loot Crate pins. Some really random brooches. There's even a Pokemon pin in there. So that was pretty fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed checking out my pin collection. I don't plan on buying a bunch more pins anytime soon, so I probably won't have any updates. But I hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. There's a huge variety of topics as far as pins. You know, like I said, most people collect Disney, but there's more than just Disney out there. You know, there's the Pokemon ones, and then you have all these random cartoons, you know, and then if you go on Etsy and a lot of those other art oriented sites, you know, a lot of people make their own pins. So if you want to get custom pins, and if as an artist, you know, it's not too expensive, I don't think, to make your own pins. So yeah, it's if you're into collecting things, this is definitely something you could collect a lot of, because there's a lot of them out there, and pretty fun hobby, I would say. So yeah, with that, having said that, I wish you all the best and look forward to more videos in the future. Have a great day.